Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Legacy Collection Red Ranger. So yes, here we have the Red Ranger from the first wave of these Legacy Collection figures. I finally got around to getting him as well. And he is pretty cool. If you've seen these figures before, you know that they are really nice, highly articulated Power Rangers figures at a good price point. So if you're into those, you might want to pick this up. Now let's go ahead and zoom in for the articulations, sculpt paint details, all those sorts of things.
Alright, starting off with a quick size comparison. Of course, here we have the Red Ranger. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4-inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. As usual, these Power Rangers figures are really closer to 7-inch scale, but I guess you could probably fudge them into 6-inch scale if you wanted to. And of course, much bigger than 3 3/4-inch figures. Now let's go ahead and get everything else out of here and just look at the Red Ranger. Moving on to our 360 spin, of course, the Red Ranger is surprisingly mostly red. He has his white diamond pattern on the chest, white gloves with red diamond pattern, white boots with a red diamond pattern, and he has his white belt with his little logo there. He is muscular, which is a complaint that I've heard people make, as they're probably more muscular than they really need to be. Doesn't really bother me, but it is worth considering if it bothers you. Other than that, perfectly acceptable, no real complaints, pretty standard body that you're seeing on all of the male versions of these figures, pretty much. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on his head sculpt. Head sculpt wise, of course, you get your helmet with its slight Tyrannosaurus reminiscent design, black visor with the sort of teeth designs around that, silver mouthpiece, and you get your little black eyes up there at the top, a little bit of sculpting on the helmet, but it's pretty smooth for the most part. Perfectly acceptable, looks the way the helmet should. I don't have any real complaints. Now let's go ahead and zoom out and look at some articulation. Articulation wise, you get your standard Legacy Collection articulation for the most part. Hinge and rotation in the neck, so that moves all around. Ball joint shoulders go in and out, forward and back, bicep cut, double joint elbows, glove rotation, wrist hinge and rotation. He has a nice abdominal joint, waist cut, hips go in and out, forward and back. You get the upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, boot rotation, hinge, and pivoting in the ankles. So you should be able to get him into pretty much any pose that you really want to, on caliber with Marvel Legends, if not better, possibly better. Now let's go ahead and move on to some accessories. Accessories-wise, you get your blaster blade, which is the only real accessory you get for anyone that's not the Green Ranger, pretty much. It looks how it should, but the lack of power sword is very unfortunate. If you do get the SDCC version of this figure, though, you will get a sword, so that's nice, I guess. And you do get your Build-A-Figure piece, which is the body and head of the Megazord. Certainly important if you want to build your own little Megazord, but of course, I think we would probably all prefer to have weapons instead of a tiny Megazord. Now that wraps it up for the Red Ranger and all of his accessories, so let's move on to the packaging. Packaging-wise, you get your standard Legacy Collection packaging, which is a nice hanging windowed box. You got your Power Rangers logos on there. Build a Megazord, picture of the Red Ranger over there on the side, a Legacy Collection Red Ranger. And on the back you get a picture of the Build-A-Figure Megazord and all of the Rangers that are required to complete it, as well as the things that are available in Series 1. Red and Green Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which I've already reviewed all of. And the other ones are Red, Blue, and Yellow from Ninja Storm, I think. And I don't care about those. As always, these are good for in or out of package display. So yeah, Red Ranger.
Alright, the rest of it for the Red Ranger. So until next time, goodbye!
Thanks for watching one of my videos. If you enjoyed it, feel free to like the video or subscribe if you would like to see my future content. If not, run away. Run away and never return. Also, feel free to support me on Patreon at patreon.com/vrreviews. Follow me on Twitter at VenomRaptor09, or follow me on Instagram at instagram.com/vrreviews. Thank you, and goodbye.